Welcome viewers back to the Eternal Cylinder, where we continue our run from the frightening cylinder in search of the creatures that feed on the Trafala, the sky serpents. We haven't seen anything even remotely resembling that yet. So we're hoping to get there soon. While we're waiting, we're going to stop by this Trebhum shrine, pick up some glitter, unlock some of our mutations, and hopefully find some more Trebhum to fill out our family. We'll also drink some of this delicious looking green water. Alright, I didn't like the sound of that, but we're escaping. It's okay, it'll be there when we get back. We have 3 Trebhum with us. One of them is a mineral processor. And we can use that fact, although we don't have any space. So what are we going to do about space? I guess what we could do is convert you. Right now you're a kind of a useless guy. I'd rather just you had big pockets or something. Do we have the big pockets one unlocked? This one? No, we need to get one of those fish and some kind of flower bulbs. Storage body. We don't really have any bodies unlocked other than the mineral processor. It would be nice to unlock something useful. What do we have here? What does that do? That's a plant we've seen before for sure. This one. Tongo Grop acid pumps. Let us spit acid. I don't really see a reason for that. I guess we don't need these explosives. We do need food. Oops. So I'm gonna chow through these mushrooms, try to get the good ones. There we go. This will tide us over for now. And I guess knocking down minerals for our mineral processor is a good idea here as well. We're gonna have so much glitter. Wow, look at all these. Yeah, this is a lot. Alright, let's fire these into you. Hey, get back here. Why aren't you grabbing them? There we go. Oh, you have no room. Okay, we definitely don't need this thing. We'll keep the glick balls. Hold on. Glick balls give you a mutation? I didn't know that. What mutation does a glick ball give you? Doesn't say. I guess it's a food if it's a dead glick ball. Do we know what they are? Here we go. Glick ball head. Oh, yeah. That gives us the most useless mutation, which is one of these ones down here. Oh, that's where that one went. Unstable body or legless. Can only roll. Not even sure you're faster when you're legless. I don't know. Let's get rid of the glick balls. I don't see them being much help. Unless we have a... unless we have some specific use for them. Like a recipe. But for now, we don't. So it's better to just collect the minerals for the loot. Might be kind of irritating here to try to collect all of these. So let's go and finish the glitter and think about maybe adding even more stamina. Like, we're still not really having enough stamina to get from one tower to another. So I think next task is to up stamina if possible, which is going to cost like more than 15, I think. But everything else seems pretty trivial, honestly. Food's easy to get as long as we're not in the desert. Water hasn't really been an issue except for in the desert. And leadership, I feel like we're maxed out on. So stamina. That's this one. What's it say? 17 required. We have 30, almost 36. That's worth upgrading to level 7. 19 for the next level. Can't do that. And this looks like it's going to give us...
The projection shared a new recipe with the Trebhum, which could protect them from the cruel light of their enemies.
This looks like it's going to give us the water pump and the hypnotic trunk. Okay, hypnotic trunk. Hypnotic trunk takes Glick Ball and one of those Piper roots. I guess that's a reason to hold onto a Glick Ball. It's sort of a just-in-case reason. What happens if you grab one? Do you process them immediately? No. Okay. So you can actually hold on to a whole bunch of them then. Although I don't know where they went. Maybe over here somewhere. There's one or two. Oh, you do process them, but you need 2 things to process something. That's why. Okay. So as long as we don't pick anything else up, you're fine. You have the minerals, which this guy should have. And then that leaves you with room for food. So we'll spend a moment looking for food. There's actually not a whole lot of food in this cave. Just these little tiny mushrooms here. Which gets us about half full. That's a good start. And there's another Glick Ball there. So you might as well grab this. And let's get out of here. That's plenty of time to spend in a Trebhum shrine, right? Okay, out here there's a creature under the water. A squataboo. Alright, we're definitely eating the squataboo. If we can. It's just a healing item. Oops, and I accidentally ate a bunch of Glick Balls too. Which is going to make us useless. Okay, good. Got our legs back. Somehow it turned stealth legs on when we rolled into the water. Alright. Those things seem to be a little predatory. Okay, Wuji, maybe you're the one who should be collecting those. Bunch of enemies around here, but only the slow-moving kind. I think we're just gonna head straight to the next tower. Maybe collect some food before we do that. Should also collect some water. Our water turns out to be rather low. I don't really want to go into the gas chasm. But this should be collectible water, right? Why can't we collect this water? Apparently we can't drink this green water. That sucks. Alright, in that case, I think we might just be going straight on to the next stop. Is there any reason not to? Ooh. So the giant head is marked again. Maybe we should go look at it. And there's also a couple holes marked. These holes give us glitter, and that's always welcome. There's also sometimes little puzzle challenges in here. And it did look like water. Or not. I could have been hallucinating again. Just some minerals, some glitter. I think we've got all the minerals we need on... Who's this? Wee-woo? Weaving? Okay, I take it back. Weaving, pick up some minerals. Make yourself useful. Okay, mineral processing buff we don't really need because we have a permanent one. I didn't actually see water after all. There were a bunch of random ways to go here. This way I had a little bridge. And there is water. Okay, great. That's actually good news. You know what? We're gonna switch to you because you're better at jumping. There we go. Let's suck up the water. We'll switch to mineral processor guy again. Weaving. Doesn't have any space. We also have a water gem we should trade off probably to you. Yeah. And then we'll have room for more minerals. Alright, I'm not having a lot of luck grabbing the minerals off the walls here. So maybe not worth the effort. Let's get out of here. Over that way actually looked a little interesting. I don't think we went that way. So that was here, hopping across these pillars. Ah, that's annoying. Okay. Can't quite get there, especially with you guys being in my way. There we go. Okay. From here we want to run and jump. And run and jump. Okay, we got it. What do we have in here? Bunch of glitter. More glitter and some minerals. Alright, weaving. What's that noise we're hearing? It sounds like maybe there's a Trebhum in here that we're hearing. Maybe under this thing. Let's take a look. Yeah, somebody trumpeting for sure. Maybe it's probably actually on the surface world above us somewhere. Oof. Thinking we didn't want to fall down there. Alright, and to get back out of here, looks like there's just the one way. Okay. We're done with this hole. Let's get out of here. No trouble to save. A little water was nice. That was a good reason to come in here. Oh, come on. Okay. And we are right next to the edge, so I feel like it's time to make a break for it. Guess we should go investigate the face. It doesn't really look like there's anything this face can do for us. Not sure what that scary music is coming from. Yeah, I I don't think we're gonna do anything with the face. Let's get out of here before we get killed. Uh-oh. Okay, we made it in record time. In fact, it was such record time that I'm betting we're gonna get some kind of unusual interaction. Like it's gonna break the tower this time, for sure. Which says, hey, let's take advantage of the water out here, take advantage of this food we see. Fill our belly while we can. There's plenty of little mushrooms, some big ones. Here it comes. Ooh, that guy. You are part of my plan. In fact, what I think I want to do with you is give you the go top. Whoa, let's not get crushed. Uh-oh, mathematician's coming back, and he's a non-wounded mathematician. Why is he just sitting there staring at us? What does it mean? Oh. I don't like the yellow light coming for us. Let's get out of here. I wonder if we're gonna get zapped and lose our powers right before I can use them. Because we're in the water. No, get out. Get out. Okay, roll away from that guy and maybe we can shoot him. Oh, we lost it. I think we lost it. Oops. Yeah, we lost it. Or we could use it. Oh well. Let's do our best not to get killed here. Ooh, there's another helper. The cleanser. Not sure what we can do here except for run. Good thing we filled our belly first. Okay, checking the map here. Yeah, there's a resurrection shrine and the ring is still red. So there's something we're gonna have to do here before we can advance. I don't think these are gonna help. But let's see if this works on you. Ah! With the dynamic trunk. Don't think it works. Nope. Okay. There is something over there. That island has a resurrection shrine on it. We've also got a Trebhum egg in sight. Not sure resurrecting Trebhum here is going to help us, but we do have a lot of dust. So we could bring back a few. Wagram is worth 8. Vom. They're all going to lose their abilities though, is the thing. So maybe bring back cheap ones for now. Makes more sense. Tigwall. Tigwall still got 5. Because he has special eyes, I think. Revepe is only 2. We'll bring him. And Wogwe, you're only 3. No, you're only 2. Yeah, we'll bring you guys. Not immediately helpful, but you're cheap and you can hold stuff. Sometimes that's all you need. Okay, it is blue. The veil's blue, so something happened to make it blue. I'm not sure what. I guess just go into the vault? Made the car go away? I don't know. Let's get somebody with space. Whoa, what was that? I don't like it. Alright, what we're trying to do with your space is just get some food because our stomach is kind of empty. And let's eat those, fill up our pockets again. And then eat those. That gets us full. And now we can think about how to get to the next one. Oof, that is a long route through there and then diagonal that way. Not positive we can do it. I'm not sure going this way is a shorter route though. It's a curvy route around the left or a very sharp turn there. I guess we're gonna try this way first. Let's make sure we don't accidentally pass through that and do it where we're not going to get bogged down by water. Okay, over here we're past the water. There's definitely something interesting out there. Alright, we're going for it. Here we go. Starting with pretty high stamina and a full stomach. So we should make some good headway before we have to stop and turn. But that's about it, and we're right under enemy. And yeah, that's way too close. We're not gonna make this, are we? Ooh, our stamina replenished very quickly though. So not all is lost, although man, it's really red already. Oh god, and there's a deep chasm here, and we are just destroyed. That was not the right way to go. Okay. So what did we learn there? That wasn't the right way, so we gotta try a different way. That means to the left, right? If the way to the right didn't work, we're gonna try to the way to the left. Do you like how well our, sorry buddy. I do like how fast our stamina replenished. It seemed to be unusually fast compared to how it has replenished in the past. Alright, so this is the alternate route, really? Which, according to the map, is not that great either. We're gonna have to go at a steep angle. And here we go. Yeah, we're gonna have to go at such a steep angle to get past this water that the cylinder's gonna catch up with us there. Maybe there's a way across the water. Not gonna stop and look. The tower is closer on this side. But that cylinder just sounds really close behind us. And I don't really have a lot to go on. Yeah, it sounds like it's just right behind us. Alright, taking off. Not sure what that was, but that's definitely bright light from the cylinder. Okay, maybe we made it this way. Maybe we made it. Maybe we may have made it. It's very close behind us. Some good terrain bumps there, getting us over it, and we're through. Okay, so left side worked, right side didn't. And we made it through to this, another playground looking thing. This is going to be another one of those guys that we have to explode on. Let's grab his triangle before he spawns. And there's a bunch of interesting stuff here already. Oh, it's one of the creatures we've been looking for. Right there. First, let's break this. That is something we've first encountered inside of one of the things. Tetrahedron flesh gives us crystal skin. The crystal skin is protective and makes it possible to blend in with crystal formations. That might be interesting. Seeing as those guys eat crystals. Oh, look at this! We also finally have
one of the
floaty trees.
Was walking around carelessly in the corrupted plains of what was left of the world.
Wow, look at that mouth.
All that Trebhum needed to do was to steal its core, or more precisely, the core it had stolen from whatever poor Trefala it had eaten. But the creature, though slow and uninterested in the tiny Trebhum, had a frightful layer of teeth protecting its prize. Could a nimble enough Trebhum snatch that prize right out of its jaws?
Well, I don't know, but before we find that out, we are going to crack one of these nuts. And I think that gives us... What does that give us? Floating body. Where is it? It does. Inflatable body. We can mix items for that. And we have permanent inflatable body. And we're going to turn that on right now. Nice. Okay, so we can float. The other thing that we had is the Big Pockets body. So this one, storage body, we need a weird flower for that, and we haven't seen those flowers in a long time. Or we've probably seen them and I just don't know what to look for. Alright, so primary mission here is to get inside of that thing. There is sort of a glow over here we want to investigate. And there's also some sort of chanting music that I'm worried about but ignoring. Okay, this glow is one of those, it looks like those elevator towers we saw from earlier when we killed the mathematician. Maybe we'll have to come out here afterwards because this doesn't seem to be turned on. And I don't know, there's geysers here, right? I saw a geyser. Oh, speaking of the mathematician, look at that. He has a healing wound in his side. And I'm sure he's here to try to thwart us. Whatever we have to do to get inside the body of that other thing. And look at that, there's so much stuff, so much happening. There's a face. The face has a purple glow coming out of it. Okay, he did something, turned on one of those things. The last time we fought that, we exploded inside of it to stop it. Let me find any of those explosive baubles. That would help. Or anything else that might help. Here's a geyser. So this seems to be what we need to get in there. Come on, buddy. We're gonna get in. Nimble. Alright, we're on its face. We're in. I need you. What can't? Alright. Oh god. We're taking a hurt. Oh. Alright, that didn't work. We got hit by the side. We need to get in there, stay floating, and hopefully we're out of range of that thing. So the geyser here seemed like once we were up high, we seemed to keep floating, which was different than how it affected us before. This gets us pretty high. Right, and that wheelie thing doesn't seem to be chasing us, so that's good. So I think maybe we just have to wait until it comes around. Hold on, there's a separate thing over there that looks like a bridge. Wow. Do we just wait? I don't know. Let's go look at that bridge looking thing. It's gonna take a while to get back over here. Okay, so there are explosives over here, that's good. So if that enemy starts heading this way, we can take care of him, although he seems to be stuck way over there. This thing is covered by gas snails. I wonder if we can explode their gas. And this guy's almost back. So, oh, there's other geysers too, so it's not just this one geyser. Alright, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to stop here and try to finish this later because I'm out of time. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and try to figure this out next time. Bye for now.